So in this video, YouTube Automators, we're going to be talking about the sustainability hack. What we just talked about in the last video is viral surfing. It's implementing viral surfing where you catch trends. Now, using the sustainability hack is kind of the opposite. It's not how to catch trends so you go to the top, but it's using the sustainability hack so you stay there. So what is viral surfing? Well, viral surfing is catching trends, and the sustainability hack is the opposite. It's creating evergreen content. So what's that mean? Well, evergreen content is anything that you upload now that'll be relevant 6 years from now. It's evergreen, meaning no matter what time someone watches it, no matter what's going on in the world, that video is still going to be relevant. So the example of a viral trend to catch would be something like later on, like for example, I literally just was looking at trending after the video we just filmed, and someone did a video called desperately trying not to touch our faces. Well, right now, a really, really big thing is the whole coronavirus. So everyone's talking about with COVID-19, even though it's a terrible thing going on, one of the things that's going around is like, don't touch your face because you don't want to spread it. So they did a video catching that trend called desperately trying not to touch our faces. Now, in a year from now, that video probably won't be as sustainable. Like, it's not probably going to get that many views because that's basically trying not to touch your face. It's just like kind of not like, it just doesn't make really sense. Like, I'm not going to click on that a year from now. But right now, I'm kind of intrigued because it's like, man, like that's a trendy thing right now is trying not to touch our faces. That's a very trendy thing that people are talking about. So that is catching viral trends. That is the implementing viral surfing. That's doing things that take you to the top. But the problem is if you only do trendy content, then guess what? You're creating assets that eventually are going to die off. Now, that's not a bad thing because guess what? If you create assets that go to the very, very top and get you millions and millions of views, that could have made you $25,000, $50,000 from one video. I don't know about you guys, but if that dies off, but I still made 25 grand from it, that's worth it for me to create that content. But what's important is while you're creating trending content, you create evergreen content that'll last 6 years from now, which would be more of a video like, would be something like create the 7 keys to creating unbelievable pancakes. Random idea, but in 6 years from now, someone's still going to want to create pancakes. Like, pancakes aren't going out. So it's creating content that's evergreen that people will want to watch, not just today, but a year from now, 3 years from now. And you literally could have a boost 3 years from now where it gets an extra million views 3 years from now that you weren't even expecting, which makes you an extra $8,000 3 years from now. So the kind of way I look at this is this. You want to use viral surfing to get to the top, but you want to use evergreen content to stay there. That's really the way that you want to think about it. And if you're strategic about how you balance it, I would do half and half. Half trendy content, half evergreen content. Half viral surfing, half the sustainability hack. That way it's sustainable. And if you do half and half, you're just gonna have these massive jumps. And by the way, you can still create evergreen content that has massive jumps. Don't get me wrong. And by the way, sometimes there is trendy content that can go off and then go back a year from now. That's still possible too. But at the exact same time, you want to balance them to where you create trendy content that goes really, really high and evergreen content that's kind of consistent, compounds over time. And if you do both those things, it's just a flywheel. It's like the evergreen, like viral surfing flywheel that literally pours into each other. It's like, let me literally draw this out real fast. It's literally like this. You have evergreen content, and then you have trending. So it's viral surfing and the sustainability hack. And it's awesome because they literally both pour into each other. It's literally like this. It is a flywheel, meaning you post evergreen content that goes viral and it pours into your trending content. The trending content goes super, super viral. And guess what? People that watch the trending content, they're going to watch your evergreen content. And people that watch your evergreen content, maybe a year from now, they're going to see your new trends and they continue to pour into each other. And that's how you have a channel that compounds and goes extremely viral. So guys, I'm not going to beat the bush. I think you guys get the concept, but I want you guys doing half and half. Half evergreen content, half trending content, half the sustainability hack, half viral surfing and implementing that. If you do that, you're not only going to get to the top, but you're going to stay there. And don't forget, in case you did, you're only one video away.